Presentations in physiology. Introduction. Contemporary physiology is it concerns with the study of many factors that influence behavior and physiology process. Students need to learn about different methods to help them choose the best methods for future research. The importance of this article is to provide an overview of main perspective and research methods in contemporary physiology. Biopsychology is the perspective that focuses on the biological basics of behavior. There are several examples of how biology affects a person. One of them is that the father testosterone level drops by more than 30% after the baby is born. This is an evolution move that reduces the male's chances of finding an mate while also reducing finding a new mate while reducing aggression when children are around. Behavioral perspective. Behavior psychologists study how people, all animals, learn from their environment. This is divided into two main subcategories: classical conditioning assumes that people learn through association. Ivan Pavel is one of the most famous physiologists who studied class conditioning. Like you can see in the image. Now let's look at psychological dynamic perspective. The most repeatable psychologists who used this perspective was Sigmund Freud. The perspective relies greatly on psychoanalysis with particular emphasis on early child experiences and unconscious mental processes to explain abnormal behaviors with individuals. The method of assessing the unconditional mind and drama. The main methods of assessing the unconditional mind are dream analysis, free association, and slip of tongue. Conjunctive perspective. Another model Another modern perspective is the conjunctive perspective that was introduced in 1967 to explain the study of mental processes individually has individuals have. Most of the tests look at decision making, problem solving, thinking, memories, and language acquisition. The first is according is the first in coding while information is received, followed by storage of the information, and finally retrieve. Kyle Rogers' theory. The main premise is that the perspective assumes that everyone is equal, unique, and they have the capacity for self-accusation. Some of the prominent physiologists who used the humanist perspective include Adam Mascrow and Carol Rogers. Let's talk about natural selection. It is the main base of the prominence that emotions, thinking, and memory development can all be explained using the principle of revolution. Another similarity news perspective is the cross-culture perspective that relies on cultural relativism to explain an aspect of human behavior. Finally, is the social perspective assesses how social groups influence behaviors through thoughts and emotions. Naturalist observation. One of the most common used research methods is empirical research. Is the mainstay in both behavior biological and quantitative psychology. Field studies are effective because they allow the researcher to control most of the variables. Social dynamics. No interference in the way they impact their interact with the environment or the social dynamics. This is effective in when investigating the cross-cultural and social behavior perspective in psychology. Case study research. Another common research method that is used in psychology in the case study research approach. It involves conducting an inner deep It involves conducting an in-depth investment of a single person, community, or groups to shed light on what influences their behavior. This can be used in combination with other research methods like the experiential method, Sigmund Freud, and psychodynamics. An example is the research done by Sigmund Freud, who did the detailed investigation of his patients to try and explain their maladies. Group case studies can be done when investigating social and cross-cultural perspective research. It provides rich qualitative data that is highly valued. Behavior assumptions. Commonly used in cognitive humanity and psychodynamic perspectives that require the individual to provide information used to draw conclusion. It enables the collection of information that can only be obtained from the individual being observed. It is commonly supplemented with other detailed research methods like interviews or in-depth case research. In conclusion, the modern contemporary psychology has multiple perspectives that all serve specialized purposes. They can specialize in the future to one or two perspectives that are more common in the field. Some, like biological perspective, rely greatly on laboratory-based explanatory research, while behavioral perspectives lie on natural objectives.